Hello, I am so excited to be making this video. This is my first story time video. It's not story time. Anyway, this is basically like a subsidiary or a subdivision of the soft life. This is like going to be a story series because I feel like I have stories to tell. I actually do have stories to tell, and they don't fall under the soft life division. That is why I am creating this subdivision. So today I want to gist you guys about my NYSC camp experience. Don't worry, I will not bore you to death because I know that there are so many videos like that on the internet, on this same YouTube. I have checked them out, right? Most of them are really good. So I just want to like hint you, give you a few tips, some encouragement, things like that. If you're on Twitter, you should follow me at Sugar the Gift. I did a thread on my experience in camp. On my observations, my insights, and kind of like an encouragement kind of vibe for those who are going to camp, who have heard terrible things about camp. For those of you who are not Nigerian among my subscribers, please, I'm saying this thing for like in advance. By the time I blow and I start having foreign subscribers that love me so much, so they scroll down to watch my old video. Do you guess? That's why I'm saying this, because right now all of you people are still from Nigeria. As I was saying, if you are not from Nigeria and you're watching this, NYSC is National Youth Service Corps. It's a compulsory 1-year service scheme that the government sometime in 1970 something created for every youth that is done with university to compulsory what's the word?
Serve.
No, it's not serve. It's compulsory partaking. So it's compulsory. Immediately you're done with school, you just go for NYSC. Basically, that's how it's supposed to go. So I went to NYSC. Is basically you go for it. You're posted to a different state from your state of origin, unless you have money and you work it. But if not, then you're posted to a different state from your state of origin. You learn about the place within your 2 weeks orientation, and then after that you leave camp, and then from there you start serving basically. So I just want to gist you about my camp experience. That's it. Alright, so I was posted to Abia State, and the orientation camp is at Umunna Bende. Sadly, I don't have pictures of some of these things. However, I will find them and you will see them. You might not see me in them, but at least you will see them, so you know how it looks. Or you could just go and check. Anyway, I for Gisha. So the journey to Abia was interesting, to say the least. No, not really interesting. The beginning was interesting, but then it was long. We were on the road I left home around 6 in the morning. I got to Abia State. I got to camp by 11 at night. So yes, I was in the bus almost all through, just hoping that one day this bus trip will finally be over. Joyce Abia was just there, really, to be honest. I took a transport company that I don't even want to say that. If my friends are watching this video, they will be laughing at me because they heard the gist about how they wasted my time. There was no AC in the bus. I paid the exact amount of money that people in buses that have AC are paying. My bus did not have AC. My bus did not have television. I could not watch any. Thank God for phones though. But then it wasn't too bad because my mommy prepared food for me, ofadan, atadudu, ayamase, that's what some people call it. Then I carried bread, very big bread, that I could not finish it till the next day at camp, actually. So yes, I went very prepared. It was a bit tiring, to be honest, but that day I realized that people care about me. Even people that I don't talk to seriously, like we only talk once in a while on WhatsApp, were calling me. I was surprised. They say, you people like me, oh. People were calling me, have you gotten there? I'm like, oh, you guys care. So that was basically how the journey was. I don't want to bore you with the details, but I did meet amazing people who were my friends, like even in camp, like we kept on being friends. They were like my clique in camp. So yeah, shout out to you guys. Bro, the registration process was something else because, okay, so I was supposed to get there on Thursday. That was the day of my color place that I was supposed to get there. But I went there on Friday. Some things came up, so I had to go on Friday. And I was supposed to complete my registration by Saturday. So, I got there and I was like, okay, let me register. I was like, and second, I'd already done COVID testing, all that. That's why they said that they cannot register me. I say, why? So that the date of graduation on my call up letter is different from the date of graduation on my statement of results. Family, which is from my mother's side. It was not funny, oh. I was like, okay, so what am I supposed to do? He said I should call my school. I said my school. My school. I graduated in 2020, early 2020. I was supposed to go and serve in 2020. I'm just serving in 2022 because my school delayed me. The people from that school are actually the people that is what you go into Mountain of Fire to go and pray about. You're not saying I should call them to fix dates. Like, how am I supposed to see? Let me not even go back. It's already making me emotional. Sha, thank God. First day went, Saturday, the entire Saturday was wasted. I could not continue with my registration. I was just in the room, just there, sleeping. I was just sad because all my friends that we came together, you people have already finished with registration. They're already wearing white. Me, my father, my God, who they are offend. I was calling my mom, calling my big daddy, calling home. You guys enjoy Shano me. You guys help me. I'm speaking Yoruba because it's paining even as I'm saying it now. Sha. Thank God. A day to my swearing in. Everything finally got sorted out. My big daddy kept on calling, giving my score. I also, if I even did this part, that's why my big daddy gave me phone number or somebody to call. So he made a mistake. He sent me a phone number and it was 00890. You know, when you send a phone number, it's 080 or 090 or something like that. So he sent me 00. He told me to now ask him that, sir, is this 080 or 090? By myself, and I assumed that it's 080. That's why I was calling 080 for like 2 days straight. The number did not go through. I'm not supposed to have sense and ask him that, sir, there's a mistake. I did not still act the sense. I thought that the person I'm trying to call does not like picking calls from strangers. Actually, it's wrong number I've been calling all along. See, it's God that had mercy on me. Let me just tell you the facts. Follow Jesus. So he's the one that helps you. It's God that had mercy on me. If not, I would have just spent 1 day in Umunna Bende. Next day, pack my things and go back home. Because that school does not want it to be great. So, yeah, that's how the registration process went. So finally, literally a day to swearing in, to the swearing in ceremony. Swearing ceremony was on Tuesday. I can't remember the precise date. It was in March 1st or 2nd or thereabouts. So it was on a Tuesday and I finally got registered the day before. I'm going to be showing like a few pictures from my swearing in ceremony now. The hostel. How was the hostel? Hey, wait. So other people have gone to camp and come back to tell me that, oh, the hostel, there were so many people in the rooms. Nobody prepared me for this. People told me about the hostel. Like, people said NYSC camp hostel, there is always a lot of people in the rooms, but nothing prepared me for this. Nothing prepared me for this. So first night that we were there, they put all of us inside the same room, boys and girls, because we came in very late. We came in around 11 at night. So we're so tired, exhausted. Everybody just had their baths and went to sleep. So the next day we were thinking that, okay, people will sort us out into hostels now. That's how they gave me my things. They said I should go and enter the hostel. I said, which hostel? They said any hostel I want, I should just enter. I said, okay, no problem. I went to the girls' wing. I should have just entered the first hostel I saw, because then there was even still space there. But I entered the first hostel, I see plenty people. Let me go and try other hostels. That's why I said, okay, I went to all the hostels. There were about 5. Hey, wait. I'm telling you, we were sleeping in halls. And each halls had over 100 people. I'm not joking with you. Bunk beds. Over 100 people in one room. Fans that were working were no more than 3. And I'm telling you the truth. And the fans were not even blowing. If not for the fact that the Lord my God that I serve helped me to provide a space beside window. What I'm saying is not what I'll be saying now. It wasn't entirely horrible. Let me be factual, but we're too many. It's not like we were sleeping like close to each other. The way I'm even saying this now, pitying NYSC people. But then we're not like too close to each other. The beds had spaces between them. So the halls were very big actually. But we are still too many. Everybody that went to hostel in other camps are saying that you get like they're like 12 in a room, 14 in a room, and they were even still complaining that they were too much. I could not open my mouth to say if you know what I went through. So shout out how the hostel was. But I did meet amazing people. Like immediately I entered my room, I finally went into the first room that I saw that I should have entered before. And when I entered the room, somebody helped me with my bed and all that. So yeah, it wasn't altogether a bad experience. There were a lot of Yoruba people in my camp. Like literally I was sleeping around Yoruba people, so it was really like very homey. I felt at home and all that. So yeah, that was how the hostel experience was. We had hostel governors, blah 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 blah. It wasn't bad, sha. We cleaned, blah 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 blah. So that was it about the hostel.
You told us about the hostel, yeah, but you didn't tell us like it's aside from like the bed stuff, something interesting that happened in the hostel.
Different things now.
Just pick one. Just pick one.
Okay, let me see. But not to me, that's the problem.
It doesn't matter. I mean, it's your experience regardless.
Okay, so, all right. So last night of camp, last night I was supposed to be last night of camp. The day before that, Jesus Christ, this is about G's are always very intricate. Like they have veins and things like that. The day before that, boys hostel. They call them Uchendu boys because the name of their hostel is Uchendu hostel. Anyway, Uchendu boys had already been punished. Like in the middle of the night, everybody was called to come outside because one guy. Okay, the gist was that normally lights out is by 10, so the bigler will come out and start blowing the biggle by.
The who?
Bigler, like I don't know if it's biggle or bogle. I don't even know. But sha biggle sha. Everybody calls it biggle. The man will come out. The soldier man will come out by. I sound so Jamaican, the soldier man. So we'll come on and play the Bego by 9:30-ish, 9:45-ish, so everybody can start going inside. This man started playing Bego by, was it 8:30 or something that day? 8:30 or 9. That's how one of the guys outside just stole the poor man pure water.
What the
I'm not joking with you, soldier. You stole soldier pure water. But they did not find the guy because if they do the pure water, he vanished. Everything changed when the fire nation attacked. I'm sorry, girls. So I hope people get the Avatar reference. Sure. So yeah, that was what. So we thought they were forgiving them or something. Ashay, they were waiting for them. Middle of the night, they said, "Bros, stand up from your bed." Everybody outside. So back to my own hostel. So the night before we were leaving camp, everybody was hyper excited. We're finally leaving this place. In the place, everyone was just shouting, hey. Especially in my bunk area, because everyone was like, you people haven't been using our eyes to see shege. In sense that our hostel, if you enter by lights out, nobody wants you to make a sound again. I'm like, by 10 p.m. who sleeps by 10 p.m. bro? I mean, I know the day is tiring, but still, let us talk. I say you cannot talk, you cannot do anything like that. Ejo. So they always say Yoruba people have issues. I'm telling you, and when they are the ones shouting, when I say they, I mean, I'm not sure about this diction, but they. Like, when they are the ones shouting, they don't remember.
But you don't tell them, I mean, like, this a particular set of people in the camp, not just the whole tribe. Yes, exactly. So, like, the entire tribe. I mean, people from the other tribe. Which one are you talking about? The Igbo people. Mostly Igbo people. Igbo. I'm telling Igbo.
Anyway, I'm not saying those people are even from Abia. Most of them were from other states now, but they are Igbo, yeah. So they will always say that Yoruba people are making us. Anyway, that night, people around my bunk, they don't vex finish that. This is the night. Whatever you want to do, you cannot put the camp me again. I don't already almost finish camp. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
But then like they did decamp somebody like towards the end of camp. One of those Ochendu boys, when they told them to come outside to come and be doing their frog jump, that's not one of them. You already see that soldier is vexing. You now see that you cannot do frog jump. That same night, say man, pack your things. You are done with camp. Shout back to our own gist. That's why they were shouting. Our hostel governor was saying, "Stop making noise. You guys now, let us sleep." Everyone was saying, "I will miss you so much." Everyone was just shouting, like really shouting. I won't even lie, we were shouting, like I wasn't one of them. But we were really shouting, and I was like, everybody should just calm down. Like, you can sleep. There's no lie. The people downstairs, they wanted to sleep. They just wanted to cause trouble. That's how soldier woman came. That's that. If we don't keep quiet, blah 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 blah. People were supposed to keep quiet and just sleep. These people were still talking, we're still saying, the hostel governor is acting like our mother. She's this, she's that. I say, you people, soldier has already entered this matter. Let's not talk again. The woman came again second time. She's one of the best soldiers, like we really like her. She's very nice, a very sweet woman. She came again, she said, if I come back again, you guys are going to sleep in the in the parade ground. In my mind, I was like, okay, can we carry our bed? If you mean that we're going to sleep in parade, it doesn't matter. There was heat inside the room now. If they were going to go and sleep in parade ground,
allowed you to sleep in your bed.
Yeah, maybe I'm like, if you can carry bed, then maybe we should keep on making noise so that you will send us to the parade ground where breeze will blow me. I did not mind.
I like the way you think.
I'm serious, I really did not mind because she did not say we were going to do frog jump or anything. She just said you will go and sleep in parade ground. So they sleep in parade ground. If you can carry bed, it's fine. So that's how. At the end of the entire thing, she came back really pissed, really annoyed, told everybody, people that were sleeping, people that were not sleeping, everybody must march out. As I went outside, we said we should go down and start doing as if we want to do frog jump. I said, Jesus. I said, Jesus Christ, this is my last night in this camp. God, please, God, please, God, please. Like, I'm serious, in my mind, I was like, hey, until they finally put me in trouble. Until they finally put me in trouble. But glory to God, one man just came, was like, that you guys, you're always making another soldier, you're always this, you're always that, always you, in this hostel. In my mind, I'm just like, God, just touch their hearts. They now said they should go and call one of the most wicked soldiers, one woman. That woman, you think that she's always, I don't want to say this thing because it's not, a woman supporting woman, so I will not say it. But, I'm like, why are you always vexing? I didn't know other soldiers that are women here. That's it, go and call them. I said it is finished. This is where I'm going to die. They just told me to come to camp. They did not tell me that this is what my eyes will be seeing. Before they called the woman, another man came that was just like laughing with us, making us smile. That's how they now said that people in one side, I was on that side. Some people in that side should go inside. I said, Jesus, I will serve you till the end of time. So we all entered. They told all of us in that side to go inside because they said we came out very early. We were not dilly-dallying in the room and all that. With relief, I entered my bed. I covered my head, opened my phone, immediately went to WhatsApp. I did not say a word till the next morning. Hey, Joe, it's not me you're going to finish. So that was how I escaped the plight that befell the Ochendu boys the day before on that day. Thank you very much. So, but then hostel was really fun. I have to tell you, like, just being with people, so many people. It was like I was living inside a veiled area before. My eyes were opened. I saw people's perspectives. Like, I heard what people were saying. Sometimes I was like, people have interesting opinions, though. But let's not get into that. When you go to camp, I'm sure if you had gone to camp, you will know, you understand what I'm saying. I was one of those that tasted mommy food. Like, I ate food in mommy, but I also ate camp food. There's some people that went to camp, collected their food meal tickets, and they did not tick even one of the spaces or whatnot. They did not go and collect food at all in camp. I was not one of them. I ate camp food and I enjoyed it mostly. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate camp food a what?
7.
Yeah, a 7 or 8 actually. I'll give them an 8 because sometimes if their food is good, it's really good. It's just like if it's bad, it's not like ever bad actually. It's always like mid. Just really mid. So I will give them. There was one akara. There are some meals that really stood out to me. The first jollof rice I ate, which was the first Sunday I spent there, was really good. They cooked jollof rice and chicken Sunday afternoon, so it was really good. Then the last Saturday I spent there, we ate akara and pap. Jesus, that akara was golden brown. I was just almost crying that I did not have a phone to snap it. I was like, Jesus Christ. That akara was really good. Then one yam and stew. I'm telling you, this yam and stew was so good that people who normally don't eat camp food were complaining that they were only giving us one slice. Because they gave us one big, like they gave everybody one slice, big slices. But because of who I am, an amazing person that I am, they gave me about 2 slices, like 1.5 sha. That kind of vibe.
Yam and what?
Yam and sauce, so just yam and sauce. Not even fish sauce or anything, just sauce. But God, that sauce was good. I will not lie to you. I'm telling you, people were complaining. Like, normally we eat, like, if it's meat food, you just eat it and you just go. Do you get? People were like complaining that, oh, they give us only one slice. I say it's because food is sweet. It's not they come and do these things. It's not as if you expect them to give us more than one slice before. It's because the food is sweet. So the food was really good somehow. So I would tell you that you should like test it. SAED is like it's called, the full meaning is skill acquisition and entrepreneurship development. So the thing is that for a few days in camp, they teach you the basic things about a certain skill. Could be solar energy, could be woodwork, could be shoemaking, could be fishery. So they thought me I was in the carpentry class. I say carpentry, sorry, shoemaking class. I first joined the media class, so the media class was about photography and filmmaking, but I was not feeling the vibe. The first day I entered, that same day I just jackpot because I've always actually had an interest in selling shoes, so I decided to go for shoemaking class, and it was really fun. In fact, the person that was teaching us became my friend. You know, he's still my friend anyway, so he became my friend. Yeah, he's still my friend. So yeah, it was an amazing class, really beautiful. We didn't sleep too much. Like a lot of people always say, SAED, you sleep. I enjoyed the class. It was very practical, very fun. I think most people that were in my stream enjoyed the class. The stream after us, however, even the person teaching the shoemaking was telling me and complaining about them. So yeah, this is me trying to hype my stream, that my stream was the best. The ones after us were trash. Next.
Jeez. What a wonderful choice it was.
They were trash. You know what? I'm even very vexed. Let me even carry this vex into this next segment, which is OBS, joining OBS. You guys, I'm not even going to start from the beginning of this joining OBS story. But the gist is that I joined OBS late, right? Became their social media manager, NYSC Abia. You can check them out. It's me and my friend Adra that were behind that page until we left camp. Do you know that this next stream did not continue the page that I begged? We begged that we should be able to handle it. They said that they cannot give us the page to handle because you know, sensitive information. What if we just want to post any nonsense? You people now came, now had the effort not to continue. I'm telling you that stream is trash. I said it and I stand by my words. So if you were from that stream or you're about to buy subscribers, please don't unsubscribe. You're not trash.
I think they should.
You are not trash. Like you yourself, you're not trash. Just the stream.
I mean,
so I joined OBS team where I made most of my friends. At a point, they were always calling me OBS because even my platoon members, by the time I go for morning meditation is like assembly ground. Basically, we do praise and worship and all that. By the time I go for morning meditation, I tell them that please let me to register, let me to write my name on the attendance, and then I'm back to the OBS stand. As per the special people now, they always think that OBS people are always acting like we finally made it in life, but it's true. We are like, I feel like OBS and band are like the point of camp. Any other department is like bleh. Even including Red Cross.
Everybody, what's your choice of work?
I'm serious, you guys. Okay, it's not like you guys are not important to the camp too, but like those two are like the life of the party. You should check us out on Instagram, actually, at NYSC Abia. You see, I made a separate video for the band because they were so good, like really good and fun. So I joined OBS team pretty late. When I got to camp, the day I got to camp, I wanted to join. So I went there and I met the guy outside. I was like, oh, can I join OBS? Even though I've not done my registration. He was not like, a corper like me. He said, no, that I have to do my registration and all that. I have to have my tag number and all that before I can join. And I took his word for it and left. It was late after joining that I found out that I was lying. And I don't remember the guy's face. It really pained me. But then at the same time, I want to believe that, you know, he didn't mean it to be malicious or anything. He probably just thought that was the way things were done. But I feel like he could have just directed me to the proper person, you know, in charge of registration and all that. But he didn't do that. So I had to wait an extra 2-3 days before I was able to join because of my registration wahala. So I finally joined. I was like, okay, I want to do social media management because as I told you guys before in my first video, I am a social media manager. And yeah, so they told me that it's not possible that I have to join news because we are not in charge of social media. So I had to join the news department. Anyway, no, they cast news. I don't even say it's for me to have begged that I want to join programs for pride. Anyway, they told me to join news. I did not end up casting any news. I went to one news meeting. By the next day or next days, I was friends with the studio manager. So I'm going to be showing a few pictures that have me in them with those people. I don't want to just show their pictures because you get what if they don't want to be seen and all that. Anyway, so yeah, I became friends with the studio manager. We started talking about, you know, posting on Instagram because I was like, our pictures are always banging. You get even banging at some other camps. However, those camps post and so they have a lot of followers and whatnot. So myself and a friend, Adura Gbemi, he has a podcast, Shaking Tables with AA. So yeah, you guys should listen to that. He's very amazing. He has an amazing show, podcast, and he's also a social media manager. Anyway, both of us started working on the social media page, and then I became popular. I mean, there's no way for me not to be popular. Everybody, I feel like anywhere I go, if I'm intentional, there's no way I will not be seen or known. Most people compliment my smile. And sometimes it's just my energy, I guess. So I didn't become popular. Oh, please don't go. I was still pretty quiet, but I was friendly. I made amazing friends in OBS, outside OBS, in my platoon. You know, even the soldiers, even the man of war guys, I will be showing their pictures, became my friends. They became friends with me to the extent, like, you know, they started helping me even with stuff and things like that. So that was really, really amazing. The stressful part of camp, I think, is waking up very early. You have to wake up by 3 or 4. I used to wake up by 3 because I wanted to be in OBS office by 4. I forgot to tell you that I became so obsessed with OBS. Like, I would always be there, literally, like, always be in OBS studio because we had a building of our own. So what was I saying? The stressful part was waking up very early. Everybody has to wake up early. You don't really have time to sleep during the day, except, you know, because they even lock hostels, so you can't go back inside the room to sleep. So it's during like lectures and things like that you really have time to sleep. Then laundry. You know, we had laundry guys though, but then if you don't have too much money, you have to wash by yourself, and we're wearing white every day. Sometimes you wear 2 different ones per day because you're already dirty. Do you get that kind of vibe? So you have to wash a lot, where you wash your white socks, wash your white tennis, wash your white clothes. It was really, really stressful. I think that was like majorly the stressful part for me. But I think this is to round off. I think that when you're going to camp, go already with a mindset that is intentional and hell-bent on enjoying yourself. I really think so. I think when you go there already with a preconceived notion that this is stressful, this is hell, this is nonsense, you will really not enjoy yourself. You really just spend 3 weeks, you know, being sad or being annoyed. And what's the point? It's like it's 3 weeks out of your life that you can use to enjoy yourself, but you are choosing to not do that. You get? So I'll say fix your mindset before you go. Already know that, okay, things might not be exactly the way they are at home, right? I was surprised at how I could function. Do you get? The fact that by 5 a.m. I'm already feeling like it's 9 a.m. Do you get? By 9 a.m. a lot of us were already thinking it was 12 because we're awake from like so early. By 3 a.m. we're all awake. So, and we all functioned. Nobody died. We didn't hear of anybody that slumped and died. Do you get? So just sit down with it and agree with the fact that, okay, it won't be exactly the way things are at home. It won't be exactly comfortable, but you can make the best of it. So yeah, that was how my NYSC camp experience in Umunna Bende, Abia State is. If you want to see other pictures, I guess you could just Google them or check. We also have a YouTube page, NYSC Abia, so you can check there for, you know, visuals. Yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're hearing any background noise, blame Nigeria and our neighbors. So yeah, take care.